Okay, well,
Okay. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I'll open and I'll give the control to you later on. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club, where we learn together in this Friday night, as usual, to learn about public speaking. And now the great, we have a great speakers line here. We have Toastmaster Garda and Toastmaster Andhyka, and we will learn a lot from them. Before we start our session, I'll read to you several of house rules to ensure our meetings run smoothly and it's according to the agenda. The first one is be on time. Second one, yeah, we all are online participants, so please rename yourself. If you're role takers, please put your role name in front of your name. And if you're a Toastmasters, put TM in front of your name, dash your club. And if you're our distinguished guest, please put G in front of your name. The third one, turn on your camera. Next, keep your microphone on mute while others are talking. And also, please unmute your microphone if you're invited by the speakers. Then be fully present, and this is the most important things of all of the house rules. Have fun! Yay! Woo! You can unmute your microphone to unleash your excitement.
yay!
Woo! You excited,
Yay!
everyone?
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Okay, that's all from my side as your sergeant at arms for tonight. I'll give the control to Madam President Toastmaster Dana. Take it.
Hello. Thank you, Toastmaster Adrian, and happy morning, everyone.
Happy
Happy
morning.
morning.
Happy
Happy morning.
morning. So happy to see you back here at the SCBD Toastmasters Club, where we are supportive, courageous, brilliant, and determined. Just a very quick introduction for those of you who are new to Toastmasters. So, SCBD Toastmasters Club is part of Toastmasters International. It is an international nonprofit organization that has existed since 1924. It just had its 100th birthday in October, like a few weeks ago. So, we have 300, almost 300,000 members worldwide in almost all countries. So, if you want to make friends in anywhere you go, this is the right place to be. Our mission is integrity, respect, service, and excellence. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. Now, how do we do that? We do that through pathways. So there are 6 paths for you to choose from. These are like majors where you finish 16 different projects. They could be events or they could be speeches where you get to hone in different skills. So if you want to do more leadership, you can try dynamic leadership. If you feel that you need to be more funny at work, try engaging humor. If you've never been on stage before, try presentation mastery. There's always something that's just right for you. And within those paths, you have unique projects that can help you reach your goals. For example, we have paid audiences that are going to throw tomatoes at you in difficult audience. We can make our own podcasts in Make a Podcast. You can practice active listening and showing people that you've heard well. And finally, you can make your own event through high performance leadership. And being a Toastmaster is a chance for you to become a world public speaking champion, an international leader, a mentor to others, and a leader of your own terms. All of these are absolutely serious because, as we saw earlier, Toastmasters is huge and worldwide, and you actually can be all of these things. And we'd like to welcome our newest member, Toastmaster Anissa. So if you could please turn on your camera. Okay, and unmute yourself also.
Hello, everyone. It's an honor to join. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. We're really happy to have you here. So we have a special tradition, sort of, where we inaugurate and welcome our new members. So I'd like you to repeat after me. It's a little bit long if you're on the road, if that's okay. So please repeat after me. I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation.
Okay. I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation
To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program.
To participate actively in club activities.
To participate actively in club activities.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members.
To build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members.
And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefit of Toastmasters.
And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And now, to all of you as SCBD Toastmasters Club members, please repeat after me. We, the members of SCBD Toastmasters Club, pledge.
We,
the
members
members
of
of
SCBD
SCBD
Toastmasters
Toastmasters
Club,
Club
pledge
To support you in your quest for self-development.
to support you in your quest for self-development.
To provide you with positive, helpful evaluations.
To provide you
you
with positive, helpful evaluations.
To maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere.
To
maintain a friendly,
supportive atmosphere.
To give you opportunities to help others.
To give you opportunities to help others.
And to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
And to make your Toastmasters membership rewarding, fulfilling experience.
All right, everybody, let us welcome our newest member, Toastmaster Lisa.
Welcome.
Thank you. And now we'd also like to welcome our beloved neighbors, distinguished Toastmaster Carolina from Jakarta Bahasa as District 87 Administration Manager, and also Toastmaster Uni from Maranatha as the Secretary of Maranatha Toastmasters Club. So, folks, don't forget we meet every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. GMT +7, that is right now. And on the ends of the month, that is the first and last week, we meet in person at the Ministry of Education Library at Jalan Jenderal Sudirman, Jakarta. And every single week, we meet right here in this room. So without further ado, let us welcome the brand new, freshly minted Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Mia. Time is yours.
Thank you, Madam President. Seemingly, America needs to wait for another period to say Madam President, because like it or not, Trump is back. Yep, I couldn't pass that political joke from my first role taking as Toastmaster of the ceremony. Oops. Happy morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Mia. Never did I imagine that less than 2 months ago, I was still a guest at SCBD Toastmaster Club and said more than 15 times during a table topics session. And now I'm hosting the meeting. So thank you for the Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Leonie, for the shotgun proposal so I can keep pushing myself to grow in this positive community. As the theme of our meeting is stories that resonate, actually the 15th time saying was my experience, which became a story that resonates with me and eventually led me to join the Toastmaster Club. How about you? Now, please share in the comments your stories that resonate with the Toastmaster community. Perhaps found your best friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, or produce your own content, podcast, YouTube channel, or something else. I want to hear your noteworthy stories about Toastmaster so we can inspire and roast each other in our future speeches. I'm joking though. Really, I'm joking, guys. It's just my transition to introduce to our word of the day, which is noteworthy. It's an adjective to describe something that deserves attention because of being important or interesting. I encourage all of us to use the word of the day, which is noteworthy, as often as possible in your speech. By the way, fellow Toastmaster and guests, raise your hand if you realize that I started the opening of the meeting by talking about controversial speech topic on Toastmaster, which is politics. I'm checking your active listening skills here. Okay, chill guys, it wasn't a rookie mistake. Let me debunk that members often hear through the grapevine or unofficially that speeches concerning politics, religions, and sex are forbidden by the Toastmaster International because such controversial subjects are not appropriate. This is not true. Toastmaster International does not prohibit any speech, topic, content, or language. However, Toastmaster International recommends that members be mindful of diversity and use good taste and sensitivity. And how can we learn be mindful while delivering jokes in our speech? Even if you can't stand with my wry humor, which is crunchier than your favorite chips, please stick with us because we have an education speaker by Toastmaster Andhyka on Deliver Your Message with Humor. Before that, we will listen to an inspiring prepared speech by Toastmaster Garda. And after the education speaker, we will challenge and interact with you in a table topic session moderated by Toastmaster Alan, and we have a lot to unpack. So stick with us, yeah? And what is true? That I'll stick with my pure speech and not having a musical monologue like Ariana Grande at her latest Saturday Night Live. However, I saw some talents during my first month at SCBD Toastmasters Club. I suggest a battle of musical dangdut speech between Toastmaster Sonny and Toastmaster Alvin. Raise your hand if you agree with me. Right. Are you ready to take the challenge, Toastmaster Alvin? Toastmaster Alvin, unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you, our inspiring Tom, Toastmaster Mia, a new member.
Yeah, so ready or not, actually the screen is yours to introduce your squad as today's general evaluator. Or you can sing dangdut as well. What are you?
All right. Dangdut. I want to sing, but I'm in public place, so I worry about my reputation. All right. So talking about dangdut, my favorite dangdut is Chaya Chaya, Chaya 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 Chaya. And Norman Kamaru was very famous at that time. So welcome CGE session. So today me and my team will deliver an evaluation report at the end. So we will observe the meeting from beginning to the end. I will not be alone. I have a team alongside me. First, I have our grammarian, distinguished Toastmaster Halina. Distinguished Toastmaster Halina, please introduce your role and what is our words of the day for today. Thank you, Toastmaster Halina.
Yes, General Evaluator, thank you very much. So I will be the grammarian. I will pay attention to the way how you use your language, and I will give feedback how you can use your language even better. I will also write down the beautiful phrases uttered in this meeting, and I will also give a little bit of a highlight about the word of the day. Toastmaster of the meeting has already explained what it means. Just a small reminder. Let me share my screen. There's my screen. There it is. Noteworthy is an adjective. The synonyms are interesting, notable, or significant. For example, he gave noteworthy presentations during the meeting. So, ladies and gentlemen, please use this word as often as you can. And I will come later to give my report. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, our grammarian, distinguished Toastmaster Harlina. So let's use our word of the day as many as you can. And don't be afraid of making mistakes when speaking, because our grammarian will do the report for you. Next, we have our counter, WOD counter. Also, our new member, Toastmaster Tivanka. Take it away.
Happy morning, fellow SCBD Toastmaster. My name is Tivanka, and I will be your OD counter tonight. So as an WOD counter, my role is to note words and sounds that are used as a pause filler by anyone who speaks. I will also note the overused words, including and, well, but, so, and like, you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase. Lastly, I will also note the word of the day, which is noteworthy. Please use it as many as you can during your speech. Now, I'm not here to be this annoying person who tells people off for using filler and repetitive words, but I'm here to help everyone be more aware of their use of filler words. But why is it so important for us to be aware of this? Because filler words are often considered unnecessary as they don't add real value to content. If used too often, it can be considered distracting or reduce clarity, and it can also reduce credibility as people might perceive you to be unsure of your own content. So at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times each speaker used these expressions. Good luck to all speakers. I hope you all enjoy the session. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Tivanka. Couldn't agree more. As a counter, you will give us a report to make us have more clarity in our speech, start more professional by decreasing our filler words. Thank you so much, Tivanka. Again, this role only in Toastmaster. Next, we have our timer, Toastmaster Farah Sabiha. Over to you, Toastmaster Farah.
Thank you, GE. Happy morning, everyone. My name is Farah, and today I will be the timer. I will time the prepared speeches, double topic speakers, as well as the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using green, yellow, and red background. For prepared speeches, I will change at 5 minutes. I will change my background into green, just like this. Okay. And at 6 minutes, I will change the background into yellow. And at 7 minutes, I will change the background into red. But since we have a special session today with Toastmaster Andhyka, the timing will be a little bit different. At 12 minutes, I will change my background into green. And then at 18 minutes, I will change my background into yellow. And at 20 minutes, I will change my background into red. For table topic speakers, at 1 minute, I will change my background into green. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will change my background into yellow. And at 2 minutes, I will change into red. Also, for the evaluations, at 2 minutes, I will change my background into green. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will change my background into yellow. And then at 3 minutes, I will change my background into red. And when my background is changed to be red, you will have less than 30 seconds to wrap up your speech or your evaluation. Thank you so much. Good luck for your speech, speakers. And back to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Albert.
Thank you so much, Farah, our timer. And Toastmaster Farah, could you raise your hand so you will be visible for everyone? So next, while waiting, we are moving on to our next role taker. We have Toastmaster Nabila as our ballot counter. Over to you, Toastmaster Nabila.
Thank you, GE. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I will be the ballot counter tonight. As a ballot counter, I will create polls during this meeting, and I will use Easy Polls. It's the usual platform that we use. I will share the link and also the QR code through the screen and in the chat box. During each ballot cast, you are going to vote for the best prepared speakers. But for tonight, we are only going to vote for the table topic speakers and also the evaluators. Please use your rights to vote to encourage the speakers. And by the end of the meeting, we will have a Hall of Fame, which is to announce our most favorite table topic speakers and also our most favorite evaluators. All right, that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Alvin.
Thank you so much, Nabila, our ballot counter. And also congratulations on the PDP award, Ms. Master Nabila. Let's give a round of applause to her. Yay! So happy to hear that. Wow. Someone will be going to master degree. Very happy for that. I can't wait to hear your stories when you're studying abroad. All right. So alongside my team, we also have our individual evaluator. First evaluator, President Donna Nadira. Second evaluator, VPE Leonie. And third evaluator to evaluate about topic session by Toastmaster Yuno. Thank you. Back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Mia.
Well. Thank you, General Evaluator and the squad. For the speakers, don't worry. SCBD Toastmaster Club is a safe space to grow your public speaking skills. All evaluators and role takers aren't as brutal as our Monday morning alarm clock. However, we need noteworthy feedback to grow constructively and incrementally. Also support by voting your favorite speakers, yeah? Without further ado, we're having our first and only prepared speakers, Toastmaster Garda, who will be introduced by one of our most shapeshifter members and president, of course, Toastmaster Donna. Toastmaster Donna, have you shapeshifted from Madam President to Toastmaster Garda's evaluator? Okay, then the screen is yours.
Hey, happy morning, everyone. Here I am very honored to be evaluating my own predecessor, our past president, Mr. Garda. He will be presenting a very unique project focused on the positive as part of his past strategic relationship. This speech will only be 2 to 3 minutes or 5 to 7 minutes long, depending on what he chooses. And the purpose of this project is for the member to practice being aware of his or her thoughts and feelings, as well as the impact of his or her responses on others. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to share his or her experience completing the project. So super relevant to his field, especially that he's gonna become a something in the psychological field. I'm sorry, I forgot exactly. But yes, please welcome Toastmaster Garda with the speech title, In Time. In Time, Toastmaster Garda. Time is yours.
Oh, is it a time?
Oh,
Yeah, this is the time. Oh my God. Have you ever experienced the similar thing that I just shared with you today? Sometimes there are moments in our life that we tend to forget that we are just in our time to, like, for example, to present something, to deliver something important before an audience. However, there are most of the times that we tend to think that if we do not make it and if we don't succeed to make it on time, it means that we fail the moment. We are over, we fail ourselves. My dear friend, in this special moment, I'd like to take you back to exactly what I experienced last year. Just like what our Madam President had already introduced that currently I'm pursuing my residency to become a psychiatrist in the future. So this is what I truly experienced last year when I failed an exam. Have you ever experienced a failure in your life that makes you feel that you are at the lowest point ever? I believe every single one of you actually have endured that one particular moment that you cannot forget, like what I have experienced it today. And that moment, I failed an exam to pass on that semester. And little did I know, it brought me to such things that I perceived as failure. I perceived myself that maybe this wasn't the right time for me to become future psychiatrist. Or maybe at that time, there were a lot of errors in my mind coming around, and I thought that I'm failing myself. I'm failing my family. And that during the hardship that I encountered, this is the story that I hope it will also resonate to you all. I met different kinds of people, from senior psychiatrists, my fellow colleagues, and the residency, and also as I reflected on my journey on myself. I tended to focus on the negative parts, that what I thought at that particular moment last year was that if I failed this, I wouldn't be able to graduate on like most of us do during our school days or during our pursuit on higher education, when you want to graduate on time and graduate with a distinct result. Those were the moments when I tend to think to myself, should I be punctual, or should the phrase on time be applicable on me? If I think to myself, if you're not on time, then what are you? Are you going to do things, or are you failing yourself? It depends. But what I want to ask and what I want to tell you today is that during this hardship and those people whom I encountered, and when they gave me advice, okay, Garda, to fail at your life. Because what's most important is that you find a way to get back up, because there's no such thing in life that is actually on time. You're just in your time. And that is the best moment that you can have throughout your life. From that moment, from my failure of failing that important exam, I started to transpose the term of on time. Yes, I might not be graduate on time in this particular setting, but starting from transposing the term of on time into in time, it made me realize that the process of growing yourself from in and out is what is more important. Because along the journey, you will find yourself finding that very irrelevant. Like, for example, you learn, who yourself is. You learn how to become wiser, and you learn how to become a better version of yourself starting from today. And that is why I always apply, I have always been transposing the term of on time into in time. because no matter how struggle and the hard that you already enjoy in your journey, believe me, your time right now is the best that you can always have. Your reflection and being considered as on time, but rather you're just as exactly as in time you ever. Enjoying something clearly. It encourages you to ask within yourself, to find within. Is this really your time? Find it and feel that you're just in time in everything. And find yourself, you'll be more happy. Back to you.
Okay, was such an impactful speaker. Can we have Toastmaster Farah to deliver the report on the time?
Okay, Toastmaster Garda spent 7 minutes and 12 seconds.
So is he eligible?
Yeah, he's
Great.
eligible. Let me put it up.
All right, so Tim Garda isn't just an impactful speaker, but also a good actor. And I agree with him that being present is very important to manage our inner peace. All right, now let's get some knowledge. Our education speaker planted a rejuvenating inception in me for introducing him. I wonder though if after living nearly a half decade, he hasn't realized that there's no such a thing as a free lunch. Well, after introducing him, I think I will just send the bill via WhatsApp. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, please give a round of applause of Toastmaster Andhyka, who claimed himself as the youngest SCBD Toastmaster Club member of 2020. Woo! And his evaluator, Toastmaster Leonie, will introduce him. Toastmaster Leonie, the screen is yours.
Yes, definitely. We're going to have a treat from our youngest member in Toastmaster, SCBD Toastmaster Club. And it's not that we're only going to have an edu session with Toastmaster Andhyka, but Toastmaster Andhyka will also deliver this project for his level 5 project 1 engaging humor pathway, which is deliver a speech. Deliver your message with humor. So this is an 18 to 22 minutes speech, and the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing and presenting a longer humorous speech. So it's going to be amazing and noteworthy, of course. So without further ado, let's just call Toastmaster Andhyka. Turns life moments into memorable speech, turns life moments into memorable speeches. Toastmaster Andhyka.
Checking. Two young people walking in the state of art ship. They fell in love, although they are from different social classes. They loved each other, despite all the pressure from their loved ones, up until the ship hit an iceberg. So who have watched this movie? Show me some hands. So I guess most of you know the answer to the most asked question about this movie. The question is, who is the captain of the ship? Have you guys know about that? Jack Sparrow, that will be in the other studio. Why didn't you remember the name of the captain? Because all you remembered about the captain is the bravery, is the leadership, but not the name. But if we're talking about the name, definitely two names will appear: Rose and Jack. Speaking of memorable, I believe that every professional speaker wants to have a memorable session. If we focus on how to do memorable speech, actually, you can do anything. For example, I can go to the stage and toss some money and then give it to you, definitely. However, will that last long in the memory of audience? Is my act noteworthy? Now, if we want to have a memorable speech, the one thing for sure that we need to find the relevancy. We need to connect to the audience. And how is it? Is every topic related to every audience? Not really. But you can get hints. From where? From everything that you see. For example, who in here loves Spotify? Okay. So if you see the top 10 songs in Indonesia, did you notice that 7 of them are telling us about heartbroken, being cheated, or maybe cheating on the partner? And it was heard by so many millions of people. Only 3 of them are talking about falling in love. So I guess getting that topic can give you inspiration. So that is one of the things that you can say or you can do. However, what about if I don't subscribe to Spotify? Now, I will share with you 3 methodology or 3 steps. Hopefully, these are noteworthy for you that will turn your life moments into memorable speech. And I say, this methodology is kind of investigating because the abbreviation is CIA. What is CIA actually? C stands for capturing the unforgettable moment. Now, my question to you, when actually do you get unforgettable moment? When do you contemplate? Most of my friends told me that they got inspiration while they're in the bathroom, while minding their own business. Do you also do the same thing? If you do, just nod. Don't say, oh, me. No, just say, yeah, just nodding. So whenever you are in a solitude, so I guess you can think of moments that is unforgettable. And the most important one is the one that you felt that, oh, it's a bad moment, but I get up. It's a negative moment, but I pass through. Why so? Because people love conflict, right? Although if our neighbors look just fine, maybe we can ask ourselves, they look fake. They must be fighting, or they must be like third person in their family. Because that is what the audience want, the conflict. However, if we only stop at the conflict, I don't think it will be interesting. It will be depressing, just like the Korean drama in the early 2000s. The endings were similar. Got into accident and died. Got cancer and died. Or blind and they're separated. Or they found other partners. So those are the theme of the Korean drama in the early 2000s. But now you can see more and more various ending. And most of them actually, they became happy. So when you are in the bathroom, you can think of something that is shameful for you, or it's embarrassing, or it is sad. But now you're past that and you survive. So capturing the unforgettable moment, but not everything. Because understood that your life is various. I believe that you are happy, you are sad, you are, embarrassed, you are proud. Then you can choose when you went to the lowest and then you got up. That is for the first one. C, capturing the unforgettable moment. Now, let's go to the second step. It's the I. Remember, CIA? I stands for identifying the core message. Why? Because we want to know what is the message. Do you know why you always remember the Titanic, the movie? Why? Because it tells us about love and sacrifice. If it's only about love, maybe not many people can relate to that. However, if you combine love and sacrifice and then put some, I would say, slogan, you jump, I jump, then it will be meaningful. So identify the core message. Based on my experience, when maybe around 3 years ago, I felt that, who am I? Who am I to tell you my story? Am I the president of Republic of Indonesia? No. Am I important figure? No. But then I realized that nobody has the similar life experience as me. So I guess I still have something to tell you that you don't know yet. And with me standing here, it means I survived. So identify the core message is very important for you. Why? Because if you only capture the audience attention at the beginning, you might only remember how poor I played the recorder, or when I demonstrated that I am a big fan of Titanic movie. But no, the core message is CIA. Capturing the unforgettable moment, identifying the core message, and A. So everyone, please start to craft your speech with the core message. And as much as the core message that you have, you can choose only one. Because if you have 2 or 3 or 4 multiple core message, then the audience will be confused. Do you want to be confused? I don't think so. Life is hard without you confusing me. So I guess let's help the audience to enjoy our speech better. So identify the core message. No matter how shallow you think that is, as long as it is positive point, I believe it will hit someone. We never know that people are at their lowest point, and when they heard our point and they think, oh, it's noteworthy, then actually you are helping them. And it will become closer to a memorable speech. So that's the second step. So I identify the core message. But CIA won't be a CIA without A. So what is the A? A stands for amplifying the story. Do you know why I played my recorder although it's poor? Because I want to amplify the story. I want to engage your memory with the melody. Oh, maybe I should just sing. Not I don't have to play the recorder. I think it will make you resonate with the memory of the movie. So amplify the story here means you observe the situation and you describe all of the things that you see, that you feel, and then you put some emotion, and then you also demonstrate it. So amplifying the story, I would say it is very memorable. And some people that I know, they think that, oh, it's too exaggerating. Or in Indonesian, we say, oh, you're too lebay. But then if we don't exaggerate the story or how we perform, then how do you get the smiles like I got tonight? If you can see that, let me do this. Two people, they fell in love in a ship. Despite the difference of social classes, they still love each other. And up until the ship hit an iceberg. So what is the name of the captain? Can you see that it's very cringe, right? So you don't like that. So amplifying the story actually helps for the audience to feel, to think, and to act like you. You help them, you bring them into the main stage so that your message can be conveyed easily. So remember, whoever you are, you always have a unique life experience. And who dared to say that my life is just okay from the day I was born? Have you had any problem? How about you, Distinguished Toastmaster Ravi? Have you had any problem in your life? Exactly. How about you, Toastmaster Yuni? Have you had any trouble in your life? Yes, exactly. Toastmaster Yuni has problem A. Distinguished Toastmaster Rafi has problem C. And me, maybe I have problem W, X, Y, Z. So we can always share the trouble, the hardship. However, we need to find the problems that we have already passed or we have already solved. Then it becomes noteworthy, and then we can turn that life moments into memorable speech. So remember, CIA is not because that we are hearing about the US election. No, but CIA actually helps you to turn your life moments into memorable speech so it will become noteworthy for the audience. C stands for capture the unforgettable moment. And I identify the core message. And A, amplify the story. So let's share our story with CIA. Thank you so much. Now I would like to open a Q&A session. If you have any question for me, I'll be happy to answer your question. Miss President. Yes, fire away.
Hello. Hi, Professor Andhyka. Thank you for filling the session. That was really inspiring and educational.
Thank you so much.
I want to ask, once upon a time, I saw a butterfly and turned it into a table topic. I wonder for our friends or us who feel that, as you mentioned, my life isn't memorable. How do we pick one moment that's just normal? And then how do we build the courage to feel, oh, that moment is actually a good moment to talk about? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. So how do we actually create a story from a neutral moment or maybe like a small moment? Can I ask, are you familiar with Control S on the keyboard? Control S. That is the button that you have to save your document. So one time, I was about to hit Control S. Save. Yes, it was a PowerPoint. I was doing a 20 slides PowerPoint and it was 3 o'clock and my deadline was 3:30. I was about to say Control S, but then okay, let's do it later because I haven't finished my slides. And then I made slides, and I remember vividly at 3:20, the file crashed, and it is not recoverable. So from that moment, actually, Control S or saving our document is a very easy thing to do. Don't you agree? However, why do I ignore that? So if I can relate to life, for example, eating healthy food is very easy. Don't you agree? And it doesn't take any much cost to do that. You just eat fruit every day. How expensive a fruit can be, or maybe some of you wants to eat very expensive fruit, but then eating healthily every day is a very easy thing to do, but some of us ignore that. So what happened if our life was just like my presentation file? It's crashed. So that is one, I would say, a mundane thing, or it's not really life-changing skill or noteworthy at that point. However, if we see that, oh, from the Control S button, actually, we can tell a story. So as long as you can observe some action or some objects, and you can relate to what is actually essential and how I can use this for living my life more happily, for example. I believe that if I can use this instance for my own personal life, then I believe that it will be also useful for my audience. I hope that answered your question, Toastmaster Donna. Thank you. And I would love to take one more question, if you have. Or maybe it's my connection. I see people freezing, or maybe people just like, or maybe it's clear enough.
Well,
Is
I
it
think
clear?
we're all speechless with your wonderful night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's count to 3, 2, 1. Is there anyone else would like to ask Toastmaster Andhyka? Toastmaster Sony? Are you just speechless? 2?
If not, then I will ask you the question. Please unmute yourself. What is CIA?
Capture?
Yes.
Capture.
Identify.
Identify.
Amplify.
Amplify the story. And why do we do that? Because we want to make our life moments into memorable speech. And hopefully, all of that I shared with you can be noteworthy and also insightful. Well, back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Well, totally agree with Toastmaster Andhyka that you can do anything to make a speech memorable. And he gave me an idea actually to use abbreviation in my speech. CIA, capture, identify, and amplify. I'm wondering also though, why Toastmaster Andhyka chose the lovey-dovey theme in his speech. Something noteworthy to investigate. In the meantime, today's table topic session will be moderated by Toastmaster Alan, a Toastmaster who seemingly really liked my name, MIA, because she has been missing in action, and we are so happy to hear her back to deliver another milestone to her learning path. Toastmaster Leonie whispered to me that her evaluator, Toastmaster Uniarti, is similar to Dian Sastrowardoyo. While Badian Sastro played Whispering Sand, Toastmaster Uniarti can whisper to rocks as geologists. The floor is yours, Toastmaster Uniarti, to present Toastmaster Ellen and her project, but please do not whisper so we can hear you.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmasters of the meeting. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Yuni from Maranatha Toastmasters Club. Can you, am I audible?
Very clear.
All right, okay. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, I will be the evaluator for Toastmasters Ellen for her project, Level 3, project number 2, Active Listening. In this project, she will act as a table topic masters, giving table topic questions, and having short comment right after each table topic speaker finish their speech. And as her evaluator, I will evaluate whether she listened well and can use some of the active listening skills. So without further ado, please welcome Toastmasters Ellen. Floor is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uni. Happy morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Ellen, and I am your table topic masters for tonight. The role of the table topic master is to provide you with an opportunity to practice impromptu speaking, and all members and guests are welcome to participate in table topic session. So I would like to encourage all of you to turn on your camera so I can see all of your beautiful faces to participate in this session. Wow, thank you. Now I can see more faces for the next session in table topic. And the role in table topic session tonight, because the theme of tonight's meeting is about stories that resonate. So I will present you a story, and all of you who participate in table topic session will be the actor. So here it is. I will share my screen. Okay, is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I could help sharing if you don't mind. Still seeing the black.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Adrian, for helping me sharing the screen. I will stop my screen. Okay. So welcome to SCBD Theater, which all of you can participate in this theater. And the duration on the session will be 1 to 2 minutes for each speaker. But
kan memasuki
okay. Okay, we will
pintu teater 1 telah dibuka. Para penonton yang telah memiliki karcis dipersilakan memasuki ruangan teater.
Okay, so we will enjoy the story of Raka and Kiara. So the actor will be Raka and Kiara, and Scene by scene, there will be a prompt for you to respond because there will be 2 speakers on each scene. So the duration will be 2 to 3 minutes for each scene. Okay, so I would like to invite a guy with a red shirt here, our handsome Toastmaster Robert Sony, to become Raka. And
An honor, thank you.
I would like also to invite Toastmaster Olivia. Are you available to speak?
Okay.
Okay, so the first scene will be presented by Toastmaster Sony and Toastmaster Olivia. Okay, now please move on to the next slide. Okay, so here it is, the opening scene. First impression lasts forever. The setting is corporate event, and Raka is approaching the woman he likes. Her name is Kiara. So Toastmaster Sony and Toastmaster Olivia, please think. Toastmaster Sony, what will be your topic to start the conversation when you approach the girl you like? And Toastmaster Olivia, as Kiara, you might be very awkward at the first time, but then you enjoy the conversation, so that become the first moment last forever for both of you. Okay, are you ready?
So the time for both of us are 2 to 3 minutes.
Right, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, camera action. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, excuse me. Is it right that I'm in the IT conference?
Oh, yes.
Ah, yeah, I thought I was lost. Wow. But is it very rare for a woman like you to be in IT conference? Such a
Oh,
very honor to meet you.
it is also my honor. Sorry, may I ask your name?
Yeah, my name is Raka, and what's your name?
Oh, my name is Kiara. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, are you new? Is it the first time for you to join this conference?
Yes, actually, this is my first time joining this conference.
Ah,
I'm with my manager at that site.
oh, okay. So, how long you've been in the IT industry?
It's quite recent actually because I just recently changed directions. How about you?
Oh, really? Oh, well, I actually been in the IT industry for more than 5 years. So, how do you think about the IT industry so far, as you just recently moved to this career?
Oh, it's amazing. It's very curious. May I know what is your job perhaps in the IT industry?
Yeah, I'm a software engineer. And what about you?
I am actually a IT assistant manager.
Oh, wow, that's just a very unique job. I really appreciate everyone who was taking job like you, the beautiful girl. Oh, sorry. I mean the girl like you to take the IT job in this world.
Thank
So,
you.
so how do you feel so far in this industry? Is there any difficulties? Maybe is there anything that I could help of, or you want to discuss something about this industry before we go to the conference together?
Wow, so kind of you. Yes, actually, because this IT industry is a really a bit overwhelming compared to my previous industry. However, I think that I would really need a little bit more help, maybe perhaps from senior like you.
Yeah, I can understand that it must be struggling for a woman to enter the IT industry, especially if you just switch your career to IT industry. So maybe if you don't mind, maybe I can accompany you inside to the conference so that I can explain you a little bit about anything that I know, hopefully, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's like, okay.
So, so you want to come together with me?
Okay, sure. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I think the conference is about to start. Let's go.
Wow, big applause for Toastmaster Sonny and Toastmaster Olivia. Thank you for giving us a very noteworthy first moment for both of you. It's a very serious conversation regarding the IT conference and what a very deep content about a work. And also Toastmaster Sony informed to us about, oh, he also almost slipped off the tongue about the beautiful lady to Toastmaster Olivia. And that's how they first met. And that makes the impression very well for both of them. So what happened to Raka and Kiara after that? Let's move on to the next scene. Okay, the next scene.
Yeah, maybe we
Is
can
next
choose
slide, please.
we can choose two person first before we reveal the next slide.
Yes. Okay, okay. So I would like to invite our next actor, Toastmaster Elios. Are you available to speak?
Sure.
Okay,
Can you?
and I would like to hear from Toastmaster Dede. Are you there, Toastmaster Dede? Okay. I will call the other actress as a Kiara. I would like to invite visiting Toastmaster Apri.
He's okay, if that's okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's okay. I think it's okay, yeah. Toastmaster Apri. Are you
Okay.
available to speak? Visiting Toastmaster
Yep.
Apri. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Now, what's happened with Raka and Kiara? Let's move on to the next scene. Oh, now they are in a relationship. After 3 years being in a relationship, Kiara wants the relationship to go to the next level. However, Raka thinks he is not ready yet. So please start the conversation, Toastmaster Apri as Kiara, because you want the relationship go to the next level. And Toastmaster Elios as Raka, please give your argumentation that you are not ready yet for the next level. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see next scene from Toastmaster Elios and Toastmaster Apri.
I'm first, right? Okay,
Yes,
Raka,
Kiara,
I think I think we already together for almost 3 years. Do you think that we can do something else that make both of us have some kind of things that to do for the future? Do you think about that? Because my mother asked me to have someone in her life so that she can accompany me for the future. What do you think about that?
Oh, Kiara, you are one of the most beautiful girl that I have ever met. And
It is such a wonderful journey to spend my time with you and to know your family. Yes, 3 years is not just a short time. It is a noteworthy moment. And I have plentiful of ideas to spend more time with you. Just wait a minute, maybe just a year. I want to confirm first with my career because I need to have a stable income and a family response that I need to convince my mother and my father before we can go to the next level. Can you wait for me, please?
I think you don't have to worry about career and money because I have a rich parent, so you can ask anything you want with my parent because they have a lot of money. So whatever you want, my parent will provide you. You want a car, want a Lamborghini, you can ask them. So that, however, that they want is they have someone in their life that have a figure that help me to make a family and go together. So I think that is really beneficial for us to get started right now, and we can create a happy life together in the future. What do
Yes,
you think about that?
but yes, I do believe we love each other. I also want to marry you. You're the women in my life. And yes, I want to convince your parents that I'm worthy enough, not only not worthy, to be your husband. I want to prove to your parents that I can supply you as my wife, not only my girlfriend. That's why I will do my best not to rely on your parents' money, your parents' connection. I will do all my best by my own self because I want to spend rest of my life with you, not with your parents. You and me and our children.
Sure. So I think we have a good plan, right? So I think in today, I think we can go to my home and we can talk about it with my parents so that they can have some kind of agreement with both of us. So let's go to my home today.
Where to sign the contract?
Okay, I think yeah, let's go together to my home.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Elias and Toastmaster Apri. So it's about her mother pressure to ask Kiara to have the relationship go to the next level. However, Raka have a lot of concern about his career, so he can afford Kiara in a better life. Okay, so what happened with Raka and Kiara after that? We will go to the, I think we will go to the last scene. Yeah, so Toastmaster Aryan will help me to go to the last scene. And for the last scene, I would like to invite a guest Maruli would like to participate in table topic session tonight.
Sure, why not?
Okay, thank you. And I would like to invite Uti. Are you a guest or Toastmaster? Are we able to speak? You still,
but my speak English a bit and I can't little for speak English. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you still comfortable to participate in this session? Because we all learning and there's no such a mistake that can make us down. So this is a supportive learning and we will support you with a positive environment.
Okay.
Okay.
A
Yeah,
breath.
thank
Yeah.
you for your participation. Love the spirit. And what happened with Raka and Kiara? Let's move on to the last scene. Oh,
Kiara.
it's really a heartfelt decision after Raka and Kiara went to Kiara's parents. It ended up with Kiara's father wants her daughter to break up with Raka and meet Dani, a guy who is looking for a wife. So because Raka still need time to marry Kiara, so Kiara's father wants her daughter to break up. So this scene we will watch a session between Kiara and Maruli will be the Kiara's father this time. Okay, so guest Maruli will be Kiara's father who share her thought about her daughter's future. So he will ask Kiara to break up with Raka. And in other way, guest Uti as Kiara will respond to her father's view. Is that clear enough for both of you?
I think so.
Okay. So now let's see the end of this session. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome guest Maruli and guest Uti, heartfelt decision. Guest Maruli, guest Maruli, guest Uti, heartfelt decision.
Kiara,
Okay.
Kiara, come here. I want to talk to you for a while. How's your relationship now with Raka?
Okay. I'm asked for you. Raka. I'm something. I'm one question. Do you have plan for relationship?
Yes, as you know, me and your mother, we are expecting that your relationship with Raka is moving forward, and I think it's not happening. So I meet one of my friends' son, and I want you to meet with him, and I think you guys gonna be a match. And I want you to break with your boyfriend.
Okay. So when you plan for next level for relationship, because my father want I meet for Danny, and I don't want because I have relationship with you. But so how about thing in
Uh,
this?
I beg your pardon. Maybe I need to ask to Toastmaster Ellen. I'm the father, right?
Yes, you are the father. So it's a conversation between father and daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think Maru and
It's okay.
Raka. I am sorry.
Please continue.
Okay.
So you go again, or should I go again?
I think I can. I don't can.
Okay, maybe I repeat. Maybe we start over again.
Okay.
My beloved daughter, come here. I want to talk to you for a moment.
Yeah.
How about your relationship with your boyfriend?
I think my relationship so good, but yeah.
Are you guys gonna go serious? Is there any plan for a wedding or not?
Yes, I have plan for next level in relationship.
Okay, but I still not talk to him. I think I already found a better match for you. I have a son's my friend's sons, and I want you to meet with him. Danny, he is a good guy, and do you think you can break with your boyfriend and then go with this new my son's friend?
Hmm. I think I don't want I don't want meets for your friend and Dani because I have relationship and I don't know I don't want break up with Raka. I'm sorry.
But it's not moving forward, and I don't see that he's being serious to you. And Danny is coming from a good family. They are quite rich, so you'll be taken care of. So I think you have to take a shot with Danny instead of your boyfriend. So you need to break up with him.
But I don't interesting for with Dani because we stranger we for me.
You can try to meet him one or twice, and then let me know if it's match or not. Let me know if you like him or not. But at this moment, I don't think your relationship with Raka is a good one.
I don't want pressure. I can. Maybe I think. I think it's a good, but maybe later for meet for maybe later meet with the Denny. I'm think and I'm talk for with Raka about relationship.
Okay, maybe I give you 1 week to talk again with Raka and let him know is if he want to be serious. Let him know and then come to talk to me. Otherwise, I think you have to break up with your with Raka, and then you have to meet with the guy that I know. How about that?
Okay. Okay. I talk with Raka and him don't have plan God's next level. I think I can meet with Danny. Thank you.
Okay. I think it's awesome. I love you.
Okay. For the
A very passionate parent.
Oh my God.
The parent is very passionate and describe Danny as a good guy, good family, and also rich. Yeah. And also he gave her daughter a time to break up smoothly, not surprising Raka for the decision. So fellow Toastmaster and guests, that's the stories for tonight about Raka and Kiara. Hope we can get a noteworthy message from their acting for tonight's session. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you. 5 years later, Kiara is walking in the park with her
Okay,
husband.
so next, we're going to have Toastmaster Farah to present the timer report, and Toastmaster Nabila for her ballot cast, and then we do the photo sessions. Use your virtual accessories if you want. Toastmaster Farah, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Tom. So for the meet cute scene, Toastmaster Tony and Toastmaster Olivia, it's 3 and 19 seconds. 3 minutes and 19 seconds. For Toastmaster Elias and Toastmaster Apri, in their rational decision, it's 3 minutes and 59 seconds. And for the last scene, the father and daughter scene, it's 3 minutes and 26 seconds. So Toastmaster Sunny, Toastmaster Olivia, and Toastmaster Maruli, and also guest Uti are eligible to be voted on. But so sorry for Toastmaster Elias and Toastmaster Apri. You ran out of the time. Thank you.
Go ahead. Our ballot cast, Toastmaster Nabila.
Yes. All right. Let me present the ballot cast. Here we go. You can also click the link in the chat box and do cast your vote so we can have the winner at the end of this session. Thank you. Back to you, the master of the meeting.
All right. So, did you SCBD Toastmaster Club is sorry, now it's time for a photo. Time is like running over.
Yeah,
Are we
hi
ready?
everyone. So let's do the photo session. I would like to invite Toastmaster Olivia, soon to be Toastmaster Uti, seeing Toastmaster Nikki, Toastmaster Sabrina, soon to be Toastmaster Teguh. If you are available to open your camera, please do so. And please, Toastmaster Garda, you're also available, please do so. Okay, let's do the photo session. I will count to three. From three. In 3, 2, 1. Give your best pose. The crack. And let's do the other one with other pose. Because this is a story, maybe I would like to have you show the reaction about how's the table topic just now. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Nice. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Adrian. Well. SCBD Toastmaster Club is full of spontaneous actors who create unforgettable romantic scenes. I really like the spirit of learning together in an impromptu speech. It's not easy, but we bravo to all of the table topic speakers, and please vote for all the speakers using the ballot link shared. And did you notice something noteworthy? That Toastmaster Ellen and Toastmaster Andhyka seem to work on their homework together as they share the same theme, love. Speaking about similarities, I want to share a similarity between SCBD Toastmaster and Las Vegas. What happens in SCBD Toastmaster Club stays in SCBD Toastmaster Club. I would like to invite our evaluators and role takers to deliver their noteworthy evaluations. Let our weakness and mistakes in public speaking stay here, and after the session, there will only be inspirations and motivation to practice and improve our speech delivery. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Alvin.
Thank you so much. Wow, so amazing and fantastic 2 sessions that we just have. And now it's time to learn. It's time to learn from the evaluators, because in Toastmasters, it's only in Toastmasters, we learn from feedback. And here in Toastmasters, we don't just learn from theory, but we learn from practice. And here it comes, the evaluators will share us feedback. First, I will call our first evaluator. We have our Madam President, Toastmaster Donna. Over to you, Toastmaster Donna.
Thank you, General Evaluator. There is no such thing as on time in life, only in time. Toastmaster Garda brought us to one of the rock bottoms of his life, failing an exam during his grad school, aka residency, in his specialty school. And he managed to focus on the positives, his friends, continuing on his journey, and learning to do better. I'd like to applaud that his speech was greatly written with beautiful words peppered here and there and everywhere, and that he started with a really unique gesture that he's waiting, pretending that he didn't notice that he'd been introduced. And I bought the act. I thought he did not realize that he had started yet. So I really appreciate that interesting hook. Thank you to Mr. Garda. I also like that he had a great setup. He showed us that he's in residency. He showed us that he had a really big exam that he had to struggle with. But I think that leads us to three interesting things that could have been better in his speech. First, I couldn't feel the resolution happening in his story. He failed, and then he had to repeat a term, and then he realized that there is no such thing as being on time, but how? We didn't feel how he became more positive when he learned from that failure. And because there wasn't a further storyline to be told, there was a lot of repetition on the message on there's no such thing as being on time, only in time. So I'd like to pick a page from his own field. And my suggestions would be in 3 parts called CBT, a therapeutic method from psychotherapy. First, carve details into your story. When we learned about failing your exam, we felt with you. We were empathetic. But what about it that changed you? What made you find hope after failing your exam and having to redo a term which no one would like? What about it, like, give us something visual, things like I sat in my room, I was crying, or whatever it is that you did, but I found something amazing that helped me get me back on track. Second, bring us into your epiphany. Take us to how you find your silver lining, because although you did mention about your exam, we haven't learned exactly how you picked yourself back up, and you haven't mentioned the exact positive point that was happening in your life. And lastly, T, tap into your expertise. This project is right up your alley. It's about finding the silver lining that we can find to become more positive in life. And it's exactly something that's related to you. So bring us that CBT, bring us that positive encouragement and improvement so that we can learn more about you. All in all, great story, but it does need a little bit more detail and a little bit more come up to how you got to this positive point. So thank you. Back to you, GE.
Right, well done, Donna, first evaluator. Very great points to share to our speaker. One thing I may add to the speaker is if the speaker can stand, it will be better because I encourage all of us to speak in standing mode if it is, of course, if it is possible. Because first, not only it can unleash your energy, but also will raise your confidence and will prepare you to the real stage whenever you are ready, like on the offline stage or anything. Because as meeting audience, sometimes we are less energized if we are sitting. Sometimes we are better perform when we are standing. All right, let's move to our second evaluator, the Master Leonie or VPE, to evaluate our educational speaker. Over to you, Leonie.
So today we have learned such a noteworthy educational session about how to turn life moments into memorable speeches. And Toastmaster Andhyka not only gave us those tips, but he also put that theory on his own speech. Because first he captured an unforgettable moment on his, on his speech. I remember on his Q&A session, he told the story about his regret not to click Control S, which is very relatable. So he really captured the unforgettable moment into his speech. And then another thing, he also identify his core message, of course, with his abbreviation TIA. And not only that, he also summarized that so that the audience could actually stick with the message that he wants to convey. And last but not least, because this is a humorous speech project, he also gave us a sprinkle, not just one, but a lot of punchlines. I love when he tossed real money like a billionaire. I kind of wish that we were on-site meeting so we could actually grab those money. And I also remember that he even created humor when there's no other who want to ask a question. So he jumped right into, am I freezing? Like, doing some funny stuff with his face. So another thing that I also love is that he also put the chat from Jack Sparrow, and he said, "Oh, that's on the other theater." So it really creates this speech lighthearted and easy to follow. And I do have few notes for Toastmaster Andhyka. I do love the humor in the speech. Now, I think it is a good opportunity to equally distribute the humor because I found that most humors are in the first or the opening part. I found less humor on the transition part. So if he could actually put all humor on those parts or segments, I think it would be great. And another thing, Toastmaster Andhyka, when you actually do the flute thing, we cannot hear you. So please make sure that you actually rehearse on the technical thing. So that is all from me as the evaluator, but I believe that we could all learn from Toastmaster Andhyka's speech today because it really noteworthy. Back to you, G.
Amazing and detailed performance reports from our VP Leonie. One thing I would like to add to Toastmaster Andhyka is when delivering jokes, what I heard is try to not smile when we are delivering jokes because someone who needs to smile or laugh is supposed to be our audience. And this the process. Try to straight face when you are delivering a joke. Anecdote that is funny. Thank you so much for the report, Leonie. Next, we move to our last but not least evaluator. We have Toastmaster Uni from Maranatha to evaluate Toastmaster Ellen project. Over to you, Toastmaster Uni.
Thank you, Toastmasters Al. When we talk, we are only repeating what we already knew. But when we listen, we may learn something new. So, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, the most impressive part of Toastmasters Ellen as a table topic master is her creative idea to design such scenario of table topics. It is really beyond my expectation, Toastmasters Ellen. I never knew this kind of table topics before. I can repeat this kind of way for table topics or others too. Because I believe giving noteworthy weight in the table topic kind of questions, kind of scenario is part of the active listening. Your question, your scenario are interesting and attract most of us to resonate the story. Toastmasters Ellen also do 3 types of communications in active listening. First, the nonverbal communications. She laughed when Toastmaster Sonny said, "Beautiful girl." She smiled when Toastmasters Maruli say, I love you. Second, Toastmasters Ellen did also those kind of verbal communications. She responds well to comfort Uti when she's feeling down to do table topics. She said, are you still okay doing this? Because we are all learning here. That's just very nice of you, Toastmasters Ellen. And the third kind of communications in active listening is giving a direct response. Just like when Toastmasters Maruli clarify his positions, whether as a father or as Kiara's as a father or as Raka. But still, knowing the audience part of the active listening. Since we have few guests here, so it's better for Toastmasters Ellen to explain a little bit what is table topics, what is the normal durations, what is it, and why it has become 2 to 3 minutes, so other guests can resonate clearly. Last but not least is the vocal variety. I think you can do more. We can do more when we do such table topics, masters. You can use more on the vocal variety. So, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations for Toastmasters Ellen for doing her project. She's very good. Well done. Back to you.
Oh, what an improvement from Toastmaster Uni. Wonderful. Since I first met Uni, I believe in Maranatha, and now very good clarity or improvement. All right, I enjoy your performance at Toastmaster Uni. And we have done all the evaluators. With that, I would like to call our timer, Toastmaster Farah. Please share the time report.
All right. Well, thank you so much for our wonderful evaluators. For Toastmaster Jonah, she spent 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Toastmaster Leonie spent 3 minutes and 25 seconds. And Toastmaster Uni spent 3 minutes and 23 seconds. So sorry for Toastmaster Jonah. You're over time, so you're not eligible to be voted in. And Toastmaster Leonie and Toastmaster Uni are both eligible to be voted on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Timer. Ballot counter, Toastmaster Nabila. Please share the voting link and leave the voting session. Yeah. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, GE. I have shared the link in the chat box, and here is the QR code. You can scan it and cast your vote for our most favorite evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Nabila, ballot counter. Now it's time for report from our rotators. Before that, I would like to share one quotes from Toastmaster Dita, from Mr. Panas that I love so much. That evaluation is something that we don't want to hear, but we need it. So that's with what we will hear from our role players. First, I would like to call our AWOD counter. For the AWOD counter, Toastmaster Tigvanka, are you ready?
He's not in the room. You can move on.
All right. Not in the room. We can move to the next grammarian. Finish Toastmaster Harina, are you ready?
Yes,
All right.
wait.
Yeah, take it away.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Let me see what I have overheard. I overheard, please use it as many as you can. I think it's better to say, please use it as often as you can. Then to increase more credit to my speech, it's better to say to increase the credibility of my speech. We need to find the relevancy. I was wondering the relevancy of what? For example, we need to find relevancy of the speech topic. When you are in the solitude, I think maybe I heard it wrongly. I don't know. It's better to say when you are in solitude. You passed it. If you say you passed it, what do you pass? An object? I'm not sure how you can say it. You can say you surpassed it. You make it even better than it is, or you overcame it. You overcame the obstacle. Whether she listens well, whether she listens well. There will be a prompt to respond. I think there is one small word missing. There will be a prompt to respond to. And this one. The pronunciation of the word seen, it's longer. I had the impression that the speaker made it shorter, like sin. Sin sounds like sin, which is dosa, and so it should be pronounced in a longer way, seen. Moving on to the next scene. It is struggling for a woman. I think you were only talking about one woman. It is a struggle for a woman. Do you want to come together with me? Ooh, come together right now. You know, that song from the Beatles. I think this is actually a combination of two expressions. Expression number one is, do you want to come? Or, do you want to get together? But to get together can be coming together for a social occasion, or more in slang, it means, do you want to start a romantic relationship? And this is why, be careful, yeah? Be careful. It's one or the other, yeah? Crazy Rich Malang. I love that. It was written in the chat box. It's a reference to a movie, yeah? Crazy Rich Asians. With an S. So that is why I think it's better to say Crazy Rich Malang people. It's not the city of Malang that is crazy rich. Oh, maybe. I want you to break with him. I think there should be a short word. I want you to break up with him. And for beautiful phrases, I have heard a lot, but I only wrote a few. From on time to in time. On time means punctually. In time means also punctually, but it can also mean eventually. And this is so wonderful. I have something to tell you that you don't know yet. And by me standing here, it means that I have survived all. And make our life moments in memorable speech. Thank you very much. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Grammarian. Distinguished Toastmaster Harlina. So we have our WOD counter back. Toastmaster Tivanka, are you ready?
Yes, can you hear me?
All right.
Thank you,
Yes.
G. I'm sorry for what just happened just now. I'm supposed to have a screen to share with you, but because of my Wi-Fi, it doesn't allow me now. So I'll just probably verbally state out my report. In general, everybody did a really great speech, and I think there aren't that many filler words or repetitive words, but I find the most common theme that we all often use would be the repetitive words filler words like and and also a couple of likes and so as you start your sentence. And in general, some of the speakers does use the word noteworthy quite a lot. I just want to also say that it's okay for us to use filler words. Everybody use filler words, especially when we're doing impromptu speech, because it's somehow like a way for us to fill out the silence as well. But I think
advice that I would generally give for us to instead go to a default of using ums, but maybe we could pause instead of using filler words and embrace the pause, as somehow it can feel quite challenging, I feel, or like awkward. But instead of using filler words, I find sometimes just pausing can eliminate our chances to use filler words. Yeah, and all in all, everybody did really well. Thank you. Back to you, G.
Thank you so much, Ivanka, or our counter. A really detailed report. Now it's time for GE report. Hey, are you guys ready for my report?
Yeah.
Say, I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
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 One more time. One more time. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
One more time. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
All right. Thank you so much. So that's how we start our evaluation report. Very wonderful meeting today. Well organized. Congratulations for the EXCO to organize our meeting today very well. We have all our takers. Everything is in the smooth flow. I enjoy the meeting so much. We have our inauguration for new members. Congratulations to have new friends coming along to our family, SCBD Toastmasters. And well done, CEO or President of SCBD Toastmasters for coordinating everything, and all the team is well done. We have wonderful role takers. Start from our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Mia, energetic and have the intention to energize people in the beginning, like ask question, ask to raise hand. This is very important because in every performance, we need to interact. We need to burn some energy. We don't just go to the stage and then just stop talking. We need to be empathetic with our audience if they are paying attention to us or not yet. But if not yet, you need to call. You need to do an upset. Hey, are you with me? If that happens. But if the audience are already with you, you can just start your speech. All right. And also nice hat, Toastmaster Mia, very eye-catching. One suggestion for you, maybe you need to be more aware of your pace of speaking, because sometimes I feel your speaking is quite fast. And also I didn't notice some intentional pause, because sometimes we need that to let the audience digest our message, or they need to understand or enjoy what we just talked, because you're speaking very fluently and very nice tone. And then we have our players. First, our table topic master, Toastmaster Ellen. Congratulations. Such a drama theater today. I enjoyed the session very much. And you make interaction from one side to the other side. And this is very good. Maybe one challenging moment when you found in the second order, it is man with man. All right, this is we need creativity here. We only have man and man. So despite of using Toastmaster Apri as woman, my suggestion is to use Apri as the father or the brother of the girlfriend, so they can still relate. All right, and then congratulations again, Toastmaster Ellen. Well done. And then moving on to our role players, timer, Toastmaster Farah, very efficient, raising her hand in all the meeting. One suggestion for you, this is actually a challenge. If a timer can time all the report from a grammarian, from a counter, even the session. So timer also keeping the time, not only the speaker, but also all the time. So when the time is already past the agenda, timer remind the Toastmaster of the meeting to speed up or to adjust the speed of the meeting. Because that's how we learn to manage our meeting. In Toastmaster, we only have meeting 2 hours, and it is really in high quality. But if we don't have timekeeper, we can extend to 3 hours or more. So that's the important of time. Next, our ballot counter, Toastmaster Nabila. Well done with the voting, very smooth. What I may suggest, a little one, maybe if you when you share the QR code, please make sure it is on the full screen so we can see the full picture of the QR code. Then our evaluators, very details on the report. My suggestion for the evaluators to Toastmaster Donna is to wrap up the report. And I believe that you don't have time to do that because your room for improvement report, I believe it is quite many. I noticed 3, so you don't have time to explain everything. So you need to make priority which one is you will deliver because the limited time. And then to Toastmaster Leonie, very brief and helpful evaluation. What I can suggest to improve, Leonie, is to put more smile to your face when you're delivering, especially on the first part of your evaluation. The second part, I notice you smile, but in the first part, sometimes I feel that as well. I'm become too serious, so I forget to smile. And it feels like I'm angry, but actually it's not. I'm just serious. So I think all of you need to be aware of smile to make sure we are not angry. Yeah? So the last evaluator, Toastmaster Uni, well done. So I love your clarity, your pronunciation. I think the tajweed of your words is just hit. So I learned a lot from you. One suggestion for you is to focus more on the project. Since the project is active listening, better to focus more on how Alan practiced the active listening rather than a delivery or things around that. And our counter, well done with the report, even though you have limitation on the network, but you still can make it. And we have our grammarian who deliver a very nice and detailed report. One suggestion for you is to add some theory on your suggestion. For example, the error on the grammar or the language. You can say what should be the theory behind this. So we are not just showing the example, but also the theory behind it. All right, so that's all for me. Congratulations once again, SCBD Toastmasters. We did a very well done job. So keep improving. One suggestion for all of you, keep performing, keep present, because we cannot learn public speaking. We cannot teach someone, this is vocabulary, this is body language, this is how to become confident. Cannot. You can learn public speaking by practice. So keep practicing. Don't worry about making mistakes because we, General Evaluation Team, is always with you. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right, thank you so much for the comprehensive evaluation, Toastmaster Alvin. As the time is ticking, it's time to have the Hall of Fame. So I'm going to invite Toastmaster Nabila.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to share the screen. This is the moment of truth, the moment that we are waiting for. I will announce our most favorite speakers and also evaluators for tonight. Can you give drum roll, please? First one is our most favorite prepared speech speaker. Please give congratulations for Toastmasters. Toastmaster Garda, are you there?
Is that in the room?
No.
I think we can go next.
Yes, we can continue.
All right, let's move on to the next. Tonight, we have a special session, which is educational speakers that is brought by Toastmaster Andhyka. So here we are, the certificate of appreciation for our edu speaker. Toastmaster Andhyka.
Take a picture in 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations, Toastmaster Andhyka. Let's move on to our most favorite table topic speaker. We have a very dramatic and one-of-a-kind table topic favorite table topic speaker, which is Toastmaster Sunny. Congratulations, Toastmaster Sunny.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Let's take a picture in 3, 2, 1. All right.
All right. Last but not least, we also have our most favorite evaluator. Tonight we have 3 evaluators, but the one who is eligible is only 2, Toastmaster Leonie and Toastmaster Yuniarti. And the winner is Toastmaster Leonie. Congratulations, Toastmaster Leonie, our VPE.
Let's take a picture in 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
All right, that is all from me. I hope we can have a lot of lessons learned tonight and also a lot of sentence that is noteworthy, not only from the speakers, but also from our table topics speakers and also from the evaluators. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Nabila. Congratulations for all the winners. However, all of us is the winner of tonight. We finally come to the moment to wrap up our meeting. I'm inspired by the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon to close our meeting today with a thank you note. So I want to invite you to write down what do you thank for in the comment while I recount my thank you note. Well, thank you to whoever had the idea to put the word of the day counter role in Toastmaster meetings. I realize my favorite word is but I won't use it excessively anymore in my speech. It is still my favorite because it led me to thriving community SCBD Toastmaster Club. And thank you to you all who stick with my cringe jokes until the end. All jokes weren't meant to intentionally hurt anyone. They were just purely for fun. And see you next week. I now pass the baton to our Madam President.
Wow. Thank you, Toastmaster Mia. What a sweet way to end the meeting. And also, what a performance. I'm reading the comments from Toastmaster Alvin and the gratitude notes, thank you notes from Jimmy Fallon. Ooh, nice. And I'd also like to thank everyone for sticking through and shout out to our edu speaker, Toastmaster Andhyka, for sharing such a wonderful session with us tonight. We gained so much insight from his experience and his sharing tonight. I do want to share a few things that are going to come up very soon. This is my weekly magazine for everyone. Okay, hope you can see this. Okay, I would like to congratulate our level completions. Toastmaster Sani and Toastmaster Dinda. I see that Toastmaster Sani is here. Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, congratulations. How do you feel finishing level 2?
It's incredibly, how to say it? Beautiful, but like the level 2 is surprisingly challenging for me. So I'm glad that I'm finally past this.
Okay, and you are going to be straight into the contending for contests next year. So good luck. Let's take a picture if
Thank
we
you.
can. Okay. If not, we'll take a picture later, yeah? Okay. And next up we have our first time role takers, Toastmaster Mia as the Toastmaster of the meeting. And then we have Toastmaster Ellen as our table topic master, and Toastmaster Tabanka, who is no longer in the room, as a counter. You guys did awesome today, and these are the biggest roles of the meeting. So happy for the both of you. Congratulations. And I would also like to mention a few things coming up. Next week, next Saturday, we are going to have the Toastmasters Leadership Institute. So please join. We are going to have really wonderful speakers coming all the way from Bali, Medan, and Malaysia to tell us more about leadership. This counts towards our points in Toastmasters, but also for you to learn more about leadership. So please join us next week, next Saturday at Balai Latihan Kesenian Tanah Abang. And this will not be the end of our edu sessions. We are going to have the next part of this series, How to Structure Your Speech, with Division B International Speech Champion 2024, Toastmaster Ray, as Area Director B1. We are also going to have a joint event with the Ministry of Education Library. They're going to have their 20th anniversary. So we're going to celebrate that with the theme Library of Curiosity at the Ministry of Education Library. So please join us for our hybrid meeting this month, Friday, November 29th. And the last part of the Road to Contest series will be a joint Division B and I event with your girl, yours truly. It is I. Division I Table Topic Speech Champion 2023 on November 6th, 2024. Please join us at the Ministry of Education Library right next week after the library event. So, next meeting will be online. Change is the only constant with the word of the day, refine. Please join us then, same time, same day, Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. online only on Zoom in this time zone, okay? Jakarta time zone, don't mix it up. So, remember, just like Toastmasters Sonia, if you have completed level 2, please sign up for contest January 18, 2025. You can sign up starting the first week of December. All right. So pace yourselves, start writing. You have now the ideas that you can create, just like what Toastmaster Andhyka has shared with us in our Road to Contest series for today. So that'll be it. If you have any questions, guests, you're still here, right? I saw guest Maruli and guest Uti. If you have more questions, please text our VP of membership, Toastmaster Dede, right on this number. Follow us on Instagram and on YouTube and scan this link. And we'll see you next week. Same time at 7 to 9 p.m. Jakarta time. And with the power vested me, I officially adjourn this meeting. Happy morning!